Wanted to show you some big advantages of actually being up high instead of being low at sea level when you're in St. Kitts. And wanted to show you, what the disadvantages of being down low, especially on the golf course, because a lot of people want to buy on the golf course. This is just showing you a view going out here. These are views that I see every day that I never get tired of. They're just incredible views here. You get tired when you're actually literally on the ocean front, or if you are, down on the golf course, you just get tired of those views after a while. I never get tired of these views, just incredible views here. And this is the thing that I try to tell people to look for, is to be up high. Don't buy on the golf course, okay? And let me tell you why you don't want to do that. This is one thing I noticed when I first came to St. Kitts, is the disadvantages of being on the golf course. And so many people want to buy on the golf course, and then after they buy, they go, I don't know if I probably made a mistake doing this. And let me tell you why that is. What happens is when you buy on the golf course, there's several things that happen. First of all, you get tired of the views really quick. Another thing that just blows my mind that people can't figure out is when you're on the golf course, depending on where you're on the fairway, it's just a matter of time that somebody's probably going to knock out one of your windows. I mean, this happens a lot. I've had more people complain about windows knocked out, from golf balls. Another thing too is the further you get down to sea level, and in St. Kitts, the Marriott golf course is at sea level, or close to it, not right at it, but it's close to it. As you can see right down here, this is looking at the golf course, and you can see the ocean on the other side. But the further you get down, what happens is you start getting, you don't feel it. You won't feel it in the daytime, but at nighttime, if you've stopped and you're not walking, the mosquitoes get a lot worse on the golf course. When you're up high, like where I'm at right now, there's a wind. I got a real good breeze coming right now. The mosquitoes just don't come. It's just, even if you're standing perfectly still, you won't have it. And the views, you never get tired of the views. I mean, I've seen these views for 15 years now and never get tired of them. Just incredible views here. So this is some big disadvantages that you're going to see being on the golf course that you're not going to have up high. And also, folks, if you want to legally get your income taxes to zero, how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen. You'll get new videos automatically as they come out. And don't forget to hit that notification bell next to that subscribe button. And would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. Number 3 is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and ask for some help. All right, now what I'm showing you right here, this is the northernmost part of Frigate Bay, okay? This is actually the quietest part of Frigate Bay that you'll run into, because it's way away from the bar zones. And I've had other videos I've done on that. If you go to St. Kitts, you move to St. Kitts, you want to be away from the bar zones. And this is pointing way out to the Caribbean side where the bar zones are. So it's on the south end of Frigate Bay. And this is why you should be looking at the north end of Frigate Bay if you're buying, because you want to be away from the bar zones. And it's very quiet here. I don't know if you can hear that off in the distance. Those are waves. That's the only thing you hear off in the distance. I like to hear that. But it's I don't know if you can hear it through the video here, but it's you'll hear those waves off in the distance. And they do have some good riding waves down here around the north end of Frigate Bay. Depending on the time of year it is, you can actually see them off in the distance there right now, those white caps. Now, you won't have it on the Caribbean side like you do on the Atlantic side for waves, for surfing and things like this. But if you're looking to purchase a place, folks, I can't tell you a better place that has no income tax, no capital gains tax, no estate tax, no inheritance tax. A property tax is 0.20% of whatever you're buying, okay? And That's incredibly low. That's like about 12 times less than what you would pay on the property tax in New Jersey, in the state of New Jersey, just to give you an idea of the difference. So if you're looking for a place also where you can have a local business and not have any local income tax, it's incredible, folks. This is what you're not going to get in St. Lucia, Dominica, because there's actually a pretty high income tax there in those two countries locally. So, this is what I tell people too, because so many people take the cost difference between St. Kitts and a place like Dominica or St. Lucia, and what they don't realize is if you decide, because people change their mind all the time, they decide to move back to the country that they got citizenship in because they can't, let's say in Panama, one of these other countries won't let them work there in that particular business they're involved with because they're not a citizen. Then if they go back to St. Lucia or Dominica, man, they're paying ridiculously high taxes, almost what you're paying in the U.S. It's ridiculous. Why not just pick a country that has no income tax? This is to me a no-brainer. And then you don't pay any income tax for the rest of your life. Now, if you're a U.S. citizen, it doesn't keep you from not paying taxes if you're still a U.S. citizen. You're going to have to relinquish your U.S. citizenship and passport. And what you can do is, you can get a passport here as quick as 45 days, and then relinquish your U.S. citizenship, and then you're out of that tax trap. Okay, now. If you're from another country, like I put on other videos, Canada, Australia, places that charge ridiculous tax bills on worldwide income, if you're a resident there, you're going to have to move out long enough to detax yourself from that country. And some places require you to give up library cards, give up any sort of residency ties, any sort of real estate you might have there. Some do and some don't. It just depends on the country. So you have to look at your situation and do whatever you can legally do to get out of that tax tie. And it just blows my mind how people, they stay put where they're at and just, keep doing what they're doing, which is not maybe paying taxes or whatever. And then they get themselves into trouble when you could have just easily done what I'm telling you here, move and relinquish if you're a U.S. citizen. If you're from another high tax country that taxes worldwide income, break your ties from there legally and untax yourself. That's the best way to do it. And remember, there's almost 8 billion people in the world to run your business to get clients from. So you can do that business from anywhere in a lot of cases. It depends on the type of business you're in. If you want to learn more on this and how to go about doing this, and also, folks, if we've got a developer down here, and it's actually through our company. We've actually worked it out. It's not like he's not doing this for anybody walks in off the street. We actually worked it out with him. They're actually picking up all of your background check fees, your legal fees, your government fees. In fact, they're picking up everything where everything would be invested directly in the property. And that's an incredible deal, folks. It's just, you don't see that at all. We got that with him and through our company. So if you want to know more on that, go to our website again, www.citizenshipquickly.com. Hit the top bar that says apply with us, fill out the questions, hit that bottom bar that says send it to us. We deal with over 100 citizenship by investment, residency by investment countries all over the world. And folks, don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell next to that. You'll get, we got over about 600 videos now that you can get all kinds of good information to get your taxes down dramatically. And also how to outsource. We can get your labor costs down. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. And again, our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com. And ask for some help. Be glad to help you there. And I look forward to talking to you on the next video. Take care.